Okay, so we just solved this system through graphing in part one of the video, and we got the solution. Now we can get the same exact solution without graphing, okay? We can solve it through substitution or elimination as well as graphing. So we solved it through graphing and we found the solution. Now let's solve the exact same two equations, so the same system, but let's solve it this time using substitution. Okay, so what is substitution? Remember that substitution is replacing something or substituting something. So you see here it says that y equals 3x minus 1. That means that y and 3x minus 1 are the exact same thing. So I can replace y with 3x minus 1. Okay, they're the exact same thing. So in this equation here, instead of the y, I'm going to write 3x minus 1 because I know that y is the same as 3x minus 1 because it tells me right here y is 3x minus 1. So instead of y, I'm just going to write 3x minus 1. And then I'm going to continue the second equation by writing equals negative 2x plus 4. So again, I still have y equals negative 2x plus 4. But instead of the y, I just used what y equals, which is 3x minus 1. And now I'm going to solve for x. Remember, you have letters on both sides, so you can't have that. You have to do something about it before you can continue. So what do? You get rid of one of them by adding the opposite. I'm going to get rid of the negative 2x by adding a positive 2x to both sides. So now I have 5x, bring down the negative 1, and over here, bring down your 4. And now you're just solving a two-step equation. So add a positive 1 to both sides, and you get 5x equals 5. And then divide by 5, and you'll find out x is 1. We already knew x was 1 because we already solved the system through graphing, if you remember. But we're going to continue to solve it through substitution this way. So now if we know the x is 1, we have to find the y. What do? You replace x with 1 in the first equation. So instead of that x, we're going to put a 1. So we're going to write y equals 3 times 1 instead of 3x minus 1. 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So now we think y is 2, so we think our solution is 1, 2. And we check it. How do you check it? Well, you replace x with 1 and y with 2 in the second equation. So instead of y equals, I'm going to write 2 equals. And then instead of negative 2 times x, I'm going to do negative 2 times 1 plus 4. Okay, remember this is the check part. All right, so let's check to see if it's true. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, and negative 2 plus 4 is 2. So it works. So we just use substitution to find our solution. We already knew the solution, again, because we found it when we graphed. We knew they crossed at 1, 2. We already saw that by graphing. Now we are seeing it using substitution. So same answer because we used the same two equations, the same system. We just got this through substitution instead of through graphing.